last year, I think you lost 4 in a row before starting the trip. So getting a victory, is this an inspirational start to the trip?
Well, I think it's almost retribution for the way we started the season at 1-6, and now we're back to 500. So it's something we talked about trying to get to before our trip here. Yeah, just a lot of credit goes to the players in the dressing room. And obviously, Hutchie was huge tonight against his former team. I know that feels really good for him. Yeah, and just the way it is around the rink, being at practice, it's a lot different feeling than last year, that's for sure.
2 great goaltending show-offs in 2 nights from you guys, too. Does that make you more daring, I guess, on offense?
I wouldn't say more. We can't be more daring on defense. I think it just goes to show that we got 2 19-year-old goalies and we feel comfortable with either one, and that's their job to give us a chance to win. I think Hutchie went over and above tonight. We weren't very good in the first period. Second period, we were a little bit better, and they made a couple. And their goalie was making some good saves too. And but the shots were really lopsided at the very first 30 minutes of the game. But we were slowly just climbing ourselves back in. And we talk about learning to win. And tonight we didn't play our best, but we stuck with it. We didn't get too negative and found a way at the last minute of the game.
That's the difference. I haven't seen you a whole lot. You guys create chances now too, right? Is that the biggest difference between last year's team and this year's team?
Well, I think one thing is that, we were the youngest and the smallest team in the league last year, so we took a lot of licks because of it. We have mostly the same basic team, so I think it's kind of guys coming of age, getting confidence. We felt really comfortable with what we had last year and the guys we had. We just knew we were young and small. They just need time to develop, and there's some guys in that dressing room really turning the corner.
You can see it building, can you?
Yeah.
Does this road trip help something like that? It always seems to be the state of the union for you guys, how things are going to go. Do you see that happening this year?
I think it's going to be a good test for us, but I think that we're more adapt to passing a lot of those American tests of finding ways to win hockey games. It's not going to be easy there. There's going to be different barns playing in. They're going to be really great crowds, big crowds there that bring lots of energy. So for us, I think that we're doing a really good job of just staying in the moment, not getting ahead of ourselves, playing the 60 minutes, playing the period at a time, and evaluating the period that we just had, and then move on to the next 20 minutes. So for us, we just kind of stay, period by period in the game.
So it's not lingering over their heads. They're not talking about it. It's a big event, right? Agribition is huge in Regina. You guys never get to see it because you're always gone, it seems like. But is that something that your team kind of thinks about and focuses on? Or do you wait till tomorrow and then say, okay, let's get planned?
Yeah, it's not something. I've heard the scuttlebug in the dressing room with the older guys talking, some younger guys asking what to expect and some of the barns, stuff like that. But as far as us, we're not getting too ahead of ourselves as coaching staff. We needed to play Medicine Hat, and they were a handful last night, and we need to deal with Moose Jaw tonight. So we'll deal with Spokane on Tuesday and start doing some pre-scouts for them, and we'll deal with those guys on Wednesday.
Are Pugh and Schultz going on the trip?
Yeah.
The whole trip? They jump on the bus for the whole thing?
That's the plan.
Okay. This is the first game, as far as I know, first game that Pugh has played without Schultz, right?
No, Liam's played before, without.
Without him? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The numbers say that the same number of games. Different. Have they played different? The alternated them a bit?
I believe that Liam got hurt early in the season. Maddox played without him, and then Maddox, just the way the games had lined up and some lineup things we had done, where Liam had played, and without Maddox.
Any reason tonight, just because of the roster lineup and the numbers?
Yeah, it's just the way, we're going good right now. I think we've won, 7 of our last 10 games, so, and they're really good players. And they, like Liam tonight, he was really good. We know what they can bring, but it's a balancing act with what we got with our team too. So yeah, we know what they can bring when they get in the lineup. But right now we put a lot of trust in the guys that have been here for the last couple of weeks, and they'll get their chances, and they're definitely a big part of our team moving forward.
Have you ever been to Agribition?
A couple of days is one of my favorite times of the year, and I wish I could be here for the full week. But
what do you like about Agribition? Are you a rodeo guy?
I am a rodeo guy. I like seeing all the different people you never see around Regina all come to the city, and yeah.
It's tough driving.
It is.
Be careful. Sometimes. Okay, I just wondered if you guys ever get the chance to see it because it's always seems like you're gone.
We usually get like the first 2 days or the last 2 days of it. Generally,
And then
depends
you
out
have to
where.
practice somewhere else, right? You get
Yeah.
another rink. Okay. All right, they'll find out what it is. I'm good. You guys see
Yeah,
it?
just a question about Hutchison there. You know, it comes in and maybe didn't have the greatest stats with Moose Jaw. That kind of gave up a lot of goals. But what kind of did you expect from him coming in?
Yeah, I wasn't really putting too much stock into the stats there. I think Moose Jaw has kind of had a trouble the start of the year with giving up points, giving up goals. And you know, if you look back at Hutchie, what he did in 20 games when he got traded from Vancouver to Moose Jaw last year, it was over 900. And I know playing him last year, he made it very difficult to score on us a few times last year, and we just knew that I knew he had it in him. It just was getting him to that game and making him feel comfortable in this environment to play to his potential.
Yeah, now you got two goalies kind of new to the team, but they obviously are instilling some confidence in your group, aren't they?
Yeah, they're new to the team, but they're definitely not new to the league. They're both guys that got 2.5, 3 years experience in their league, and this is a 19, 20-year-old league. So this is them kind of, I believe, coming into their own. And you know, being a starting goalie in this league is very tough. You see it in the NHL; it doesn't happen with young guys early. So there's a lot of a lot of mental fortitude that goes into the position outside of just athleticism. So, with where those guys are at their career, I believe that both of them are ready to carry the mail if they're called upon.
How long's Richmond out for?
Yeah, we're kind of just still kind of going through some medical things with him. We don't really have like a real time. It's like upper body journey. Yeah.
One question, Brad. Third game against Moose Jaw. This one was a very tight game. What would you say is the reason for that? Would you say just familiarity with one another? And there's been some high-scoring games between you two. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Yeah, I think both goalies were really good. I thought there was lots of chances. I think we gave up a few breakaways tonight, and we gave up a breakaway in the last 2.5 minutes. You know, so I think it's a tip of the cap to the goaltenders. We didn't play our best. We didn't generate a lot in the first 30 minutes. I think we kind of got away from our game and got stuck into their game, and we were chasing the game a little bit. So for me, I think it's just the goaltending tonight.
Thanks, Brad.
All right, Liam. Jumping back into WHL speed there. How was it? It's been a couple weeks since you've been here. What was it like out there tonight?
Yeah, no, it felt pretty good to get back with all the boys and obviously come out with a win. I thought our team battled hard, but it's nice to be back.
We haven't talked to you since you were in U17, so obviously coming back and learning a lot from that experience, I'm sure, and coming back with a silver medal, a couple of big goals and plays, and playing with Maddox. Just the overall experience of how it was in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty unreal experience. Obviously, getting to represent your country. I mean, that's kind of what you dream of as you grow up watching hockey. You watch the World Juniors, U18s, U17. So it was a pretty unreal experience, and obviously getting to do it with Maddox is also pretty special too.
You're turning the page now. Obviously, that's a big win to come back there, but 2-week road trip here, biggest one here for you, obviously, in your young career here. What are you looking forward to the most, and what are you kind of looking to expect?
Yeah, no, it's pretty exciting to get to go on this road trip. I've heard a lot of things about the U.S. Arenas, so I'm pretty excited to see that atmosphere and obviously play all the U.S. teams first time this year.
What have your teammates told you about this trip?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, bus rides are pretty long, so that'll be something to get used to. But no, they've obviously just said the Barnes are always great fans, and it's pretty electric.
Teams in the past have called this a real bonding experience. Is that what you guys look forward to? It looks like you're getting along pretty well, this group, but is that something that comes out of this?
Yeah, totally. I mean, you're going to be on the bus with guys for 16 hours at a time, so obviously bond real well with the guys, and obviously at the hotel with them every night. So yeah, definitely get closer with a lot of the guys.
What do you have to pack?
I haven't got that far yet, so I don't know. A lot of clothes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good.
What was the U17 speed like? You come back here, was it much of a difference playing there than coming back here?
Yeah, no, totally. I'm U17 is skilled hockey. I mean, it's all the best guys from the world, so it's skill and it's fast. But no, it's speed is similar to here. Guys are just so skilled at that tournament. Every player's good, every team's good. So, but no, it's definitely similar to coming back here. Just bigger, stronger guys you're playing against.
You keep an eye on the team, obviously, when you're on the road there. What were you kind of thinking all these comeback wins, and now you're jumping right back into it here with yourself.
Yeah, no, it was pretty sweet to watch while we were over there. The team having success, it's pretty special, and then to come back and obviously get a win in the first game back is pretty sweet.